as its chairperson, member board of studies, GNDU Amritsar. She is also faculty advisor of Department of Botanical and Environmental Sciences. She has been recipient of PhD Coycast Fellowship and DPT Guest Fellowship. There are 136 publications to her credit, and total citation is around 3,234. Another chairperson for this session is Dr. Anil M. Limai. He is working as Associate Professor, Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering, IIT Guwahati, Assam. He did his PhD from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and he is also a member of Association of Cancer Research. With this, I would like to transfer the operation of session to our esteemed chairperson. Ma'am.
Okay, good morning everybody. I think without further ado, we should get started with the first session. Just a suggestion for all the speakers, you please try to maintain the timing. There will be one bell which will be run at 12 minutes, followed by which after 3 minutes there will be a final bell. So try to wrap up your presentation within that. Try to finish early so that we will have scope for some questions. Right? Okay. So I will follow up on the first speaker today, Dr. H.P. is going to speak on anti-cancer and anti-HPV activity of green synthesized silver nanoparticles. Hope with further these graphs.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me. Good morning, everyone. Myself is H.P. Going to presenting my work, I would like to introduce myself. I did my graduation from University of Rajasthan and Masters from the University of Hyderabad. And in 2021, I have completed my PhD in Delhi University. And I got the DHI Scientist Fellowship and currently working in GN. And day before we started, I joined as assistant professor in Delhi University. So today I am going to present my work on the cervical cancer and work with the cervical cancer. So cervical cancer is the fourth most common cancer worldwide. The table here this table shown here is the annual incident and annual mortality of the cervical cancer in worldwide as well as in India. And this is the Coleman Junction where the HPV persistent infection of the HPV lead to the cervical cancer. These infections lead to approx 7 to 10 years to convert normal to malignancy by the HPV. So the main cause of the cervical cancer is HPV. HPV is a human papilloma virus, that is the double stranded DNA virus, which accounts the genome size 8 kb, and there till date there are more than 200 types of the HPV. There are two categories. First one is high risk and low risk. High risk, low risk means they have the high probability to cause cervical cancer. That account HPV 16 and 18. So to eliminating or approaching the treatment of the cervical cancer, today we have the different type of the treatment. First is the vaccine, prophylactic and therapeutic vaccine, and chimeric vaccine. Chimeric vaccine is under development. So after that, the HPV elimination, we use the different phytochemical formulation, Basant and Prini. Basant is formulated by the Professor Talwar, and these are different anti-HBV therapeutic which going to lead suppression of the antiviral activity by the berberine, curcumin and amblica. So these are phytochemicals which have already seen to eliminate HPV and treat the cervical cancer. These are loaded with the curcumin, permethrin, basal. These are the eliminating of HPV with the infected cervical cancer patients. And curcumin, permethrin, amblica. These are the inhibition of the by down-regulating the transcription factors such as STAT3, AT1 and NF-kappa. These are the different transcription factors which lead to cause cervical cancer, upregulation and downregulation. These activity lead to the upregulation of the STAT3, NF-kappa and AT1. So we can downregulate the transcription factor by using these different phytochemicals. There are three types of phytochemicals. First one is the pure compound like curcumin, berberine and other phytochemical are the polyethylene formulation like basal and pretty. So before going to that treatment of the cervical cancer, so I mentioned that these phytochemicals already well established to treat cervical cancer, but they are not coming in the treatment. So what is the lacking? What is the bottleneck? So that is the pure economy interest from the pharma company. Clinical trials are emerging to be more and more expensive and labor-active demand exhausted infrastructure. So what is the alternative? So we are going for alternative. So there are the two approaches: allopathy and Ayurveda. Ministry of Health, under Ministry of Health. So we are going for homeopathy because homeopathy has second line out in the all over the world. So these are the cost-effective, use herbal formulation, and these are the less side effect with high efficacy. So now I will mention the key question: what are the homeopathy and how we are working with the anti-HPV, and what is the established formulation. So these are the list which have our parental lab already working on these phytochemicals, curcumin, basal, and so on. So these are the already homeopathic formulation plant type which have already used for the treatment of the cancer and cancer lesion and what. Those are curcumin, hydrated. Those are highlighted which I used for my study. These are the homeopathic formulation, the origin, plant kingdom and kingdom, pure compound. So out of these I choose plant derived formulation. There are two types: mother tincture and potency. Mother tincture is in homeopathic preparation they use pure extract of the drug, and potentization means they use the extract of or dilution of the mother tincture. These are the scale, C scale and X scale. X scale is 1:10 ratio. One part of the original extract and rest 9 part of the bical or alcohol or whatever they are used for. And C means they use 1:100 dilution. One part of the drug and rest 99 part of the alcohol or water. So I use these 30C and 60 for the drug treatment dilution. And the assumption is that approx 10 power 6 Avogadro number. In the 10 power minus 6 there is the only one original molecule from the mother tincture. These are the drugs which we have procured from the Ministry of Homeopathy. Bermus actifolium, Bermus vulgaris, Nanda petrata, Curcuma longa, Sunkia officinae, Thuja hydrated. So first I checked the cytotoxic effect on the different cell line in vitro. C33A, Cia, Ula. This is the mother tincture and this is the potency of 30C. This is the dotted line showing the bical control and the dark line showing the effect of. So we can clearly see the effect of the mother tincture in different cell lines. C33 is the cervical cancer cell line, but there is no HPV positivity for control. And Ci is the HPV positive, 16 positive, and Ula is HPV 18 positive. So all these drugs are showing very good effect on the cancer cell lines. Further, I evaluate the antioxidant activity by using this same drug and calculate the IC50 with the available drugs, 5-FU, cisplatin. These are positive control, and these are the how they are homeopathic drug with the coordinate antioxidant activity with the different DPSA, VPSS, and DPSS. So that I use these phytochemical ingredient whether using docking with the different HBV viral protein 4X, RA, and 6SJ. These are the target of EC3 transcription factor, engine motive ion, and different. This is the molecular docking. They are showing the Katimanoma, that is the protein, green showing protein, and this is the berberine. These are the conclusion of that paper. All these drugs will for the antioxidant activity and the cytotoxic effect and check the molecular docking. Then further go the molecular mechanism behind of this. There is the Western blotting out is the transcription factor and and these are the expression of the STAT3 and HBV oncoprotein. So these drugs is showing well HBV 18 and 16 going to down regulate with the effect of these phytochemicals for active folio. So that I will get these are conclusion use the Berberis active folio to control or side effect less side effect with the low IC50 and cell cycle arrest in G0 and G0 phase. STAT3 juvenile extent down regulate, there is no effect of the juvenile and further checked by the biomarker. These are future research roadmap. So I am just going to continue fabrication of green synthesis of Berberis active coated metallic nanoparticle AGM treatment for HPV cervical cancer. So further for study, I use this Berberis active plant extract for preparation nanoparticle. These are my publications. These are the inventor, which is from University of Hyderabad 2012 to 2006.
So you have listed several of these homeopathic formulations, right?
Yes.
So you begin comment upon which one seems to be better, which one seems to be not doing as good, and whether that is particularly anything with whether one has a better effect on one cell line compared to the other cell lines. You should have. Can you comment something on this?
Yes, sir. So I just take this slide for that. Because all homeopathy are showing very good effect, but the difference between the effect of different homeopathic drug, that is the conclusion slide of the Berberis actifolium, Berberis vulgaris, Menthagopreta, Katimanoma, double positive showing they have very good effect C33, and beta. Out of these drugs, Berberis actifolium showing very good effect for both cell and with the comparative control. Although Berberis vulgaris also showing, but that is not showing in CIA, and of Thuja is also showing, but that is not showing with the HPV 18 positivity. So we have to control both HPV 16 as well as HPV 18.
Have you combined these drugs?
No ma'am, I have not tried that combination of that drug, but we have consulted with the how we choose that drug. So we have to consult with the Ministry of Homeopathy and DG Dr. Anil Khurana. So they suggest and discuss the which homeopathy you have to use with the cure. So that's why we should.
What is the exact outcome of this study?
Sorry.
What is the exact outcome of the studies? What we should take or what should be recommended? What do you say?
This study concludes that these phytochemical Berberis actifolium have very good effect in vitro on the cervical cancer. HPV in case of cervical cancer, as well as specific HPV positivity in respect of HPV. So we can downregulate by the controlling HPV oncoprotein like T6 and B7. So we can go further for in vitro study, and in my future roadmap I use in DHR scientist fellowship choose 3D culture, because after the completion of PhD I gained the experience of the 3D culture also. So I was just working on that, how working with the 3D culture.
Do you recommend it for how long duration or is there anything?
Yes, sir, that Berberis actifolium is so good effect.
Okay, you took this homeopathic medicine. Did you take
Sure.
And comparing to the
Yeah, so ma'am, I will try for that also with the presentation with this on the
This is a nice piece of work. Gila is spreading resistant.
No, sir. These other no. We can develop also the resistance spreading.
But to the graph look like spreading.
After the treatment of chemotherapy, that is the side effect of the chemotherapy. We are giving cisplatin 5-FU, they will develop the resistance. So that's why we are going for the alternative pathway phytochemicals such as these, which are
Because I see in my view, actually the concentration of spreading is pretty much more and it shows me like around 50.
Yes, sir. It depends on the different various culture how they are working with the patient and the in vitro study. It depends. That is not exact with the human and animal and cell culture.
Have you tried the synergistic combination of the?
Yes, sir. I in future I will try to the synergistic effect, the combination of the different phytochemicals.